Well, hello, what is up? How's it going, guys? It's been a few days. I figured, what the hell, before the weekend's over and back to work, for next week, I figured let's do a little stream. I've spent most of today just screwing around with the DuckStation on my computer, setting up PlayStation stuff, goofing around. I figured I would mess with that a little bit. Uh-oh, what is happening with something's happening with YouTube. What's going on? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. Well, that's not good. That is not good. Hopefully looks okay. Hopefully we're not getting any major problems. Sheesh. That's weird. I haven't seen that pop up like that before. Well, if you guys can hear me and see me, please let me know, because I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Chris Courage was number one. He gets the pinned comment. He said, fantastic. So that's a high bar. Jon Snow is yelling. Oh, he's over here. He's yelling at me. I can't see him, but he's right there. He's like, what are you doing? It's too late to be doing this. Crazy. You're crazy. Casey is here, the Intellivision Gamer. Metal Torso. The Iron Chest is with us. Read any poetry lately? I did read your little thing, Casey. That's pretty funny. Thank you. You look smooth to me, sir. In the wrong context, that could sound pretty weird, Casey. Thank you. Metal Torso, you are fine on my feed. Oh, wow. Anyway, a little bit too far that way. There we go. Might see John. John's hanging on this side, though. You won't see too much of him. He's just yelling at me. Anyway, one thing that I did, I got my, I've never gotten this to work properly. This is a PlayStation 3 controller. I finally figured out how to get this set up to work with the Bluetooth on my computer so I could use it for DuckStation. And I can use it for everything if I want, actually. I've been testing it with all kinds of stuff. But, when it comes to original PlayStation stuff, I really like using this. That's why I play PS1 games primarily on my PS3. I mean, that's one of the reasons. And finally getting this set up to work on the computer means it'll finally feel right to me. So, yeah, I decided to go ahead and get DuckStation like all kind of set up and everything. So we can kind of, hopefully, I don't have any issues with it. Hopefully it works properly, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Casey says, but the like buttons, fellas. But, yeah. But the like buttons. But the like buttons. I don't know what that means. Metal Torso, I use my Stadia controller for retro games on my PC. The Stadia controller. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. A long time. Yeah, I don't know about that. I never used a Stadia controller. Here is DuckStation. I have it on big picture mode, which I really like to do. It's interesting how DuckStation and my PlayStation 2 emulator looks just like this. It has the same functionality. It looks exactly like this. I guess it's made by the same people. But it can do this big picture mode like this, like Steam does, kind of. And you can do everything with the controllers. You don't even have to use a keyboard or mouse or anything. Just go through, find something you want to play. I put a lot of extra stuff in this between yesterday and today. So I have a lot of games that are strange, like Japanese games. But I have a lot of more regular type stuff. But I just kind of went through and looked at anything I thought was interesting and just started adding it on here. So there's quite a bit. It's not everything. It's not the entire PlayStation library, but there's a lot. Some of the stuff is kind of like duplicated. There's a couple of things like that, like Germany, USA for Disruptor. I don't know why it's doing that because I only have one copy of Disruptor. It's strange. I don't know. But for the most part, it's all just one shot for each one. So many Final Fantasies. Holy crap. Look at all the Final Fantasies. It's insane. Hit. You meant to say hit. Yes, I understand. Casey says, are you good for the 12th, Cyrus? The 12th? What's the 12th? The 12th of... I don't understand what you're asking me. Am I good for the 12th? I guess I missed something. You have to give me more context than that. Metal Torso, once they went kaput, Google open up Bluetooth on the controller. It's a great controller. Well, I'll have to look at getting a... Well, I don't think I'll try to get one, but I'll have to look at it and see what it... if I can see some other people enjoying it and playing it and see what that's like. But that's pretty cool. Wheel Spin Show on the 12th of May. Is that what it is you're talking about? May the 12th is a Monday. Oh, Mondays. Mondays are pretty rough. But yes, Casey, I will be there. I will be there for the 12th. Absolutely. Absolutely. I put a bunch of shooters on here, shoot 'em ups, and a bunch of other games too that I really haven't played. There's a Gomon game right there. I freaking love those games. N64 and everything, Super Nintendo. So I was like, let me get that. I think I played it once before on PlayStation, but I just didn't remember. But there's some really interesting like versions of Galaxian, Galaga, strange stuff, some shmups. There's so many games. So many games. There's one at the bottom of this list that I'm going to check out first. I'm just taking my time getting through all these, looking at them. Because there's a lot here that I just added that I haven't even played yet. So many PlayStation games, dude. It's freaking nuts. Look at that, Iron Soldier 3. The sequel to the Atari Jaguar game. The Atari Jaguar. Iron Soldier 3. So there's Iron Soldier on the cartridge for the Jaguar. And then there was Iron Soldier 2 on the CD, right? Which like nobody has and nobody's played. You know, I guess you can play it now, obviously, with the Big PMU, which I have to get set up on here too. I forgot to do that. So I got to get the big... Some people call it Big PMU. Instead of Big PMU, Big PMU. Like, I don't know, whatever. Okay, buddy. Thanks. You're welcome, guy. I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. I actually am. I am your buddy, guy. Metal Torso. The best part is Google reimbursed my Founders Edition, so the controller and the 4K Chromecast was free. Dude, that's awesome. I have one of those Chromecasts, the little white one. My brother gave me one when he bought me the Oculus. That thing is awesome. I use it every day. That's my favorite thing to use on my TV in the living room. I highly recommend those little Chromecasts. You can actually even put emulators on those Chromecasts. I have some Super Nintendo and TurboGrafx. They'll sync up to Bluetooth controllers and everything. It's nuts. These Chromecasts are badass. Jupiter Strike. Oh my God. It's not the European version. I don't know why it's saying it is, but it's not. That's not a very good game. It's kind of sort of like Star Fox a little bit, but I got it when I was in college. It was on sale. There's a video rental place in Walmart next to where I lived back when they used to have video rental places in Walmart. And they had a bargain bin of games that they were selling, and Jupiter Strike was a game I could afford. It was like, I don't know, 10, 12 bucks or something like that. And I played the ever-living shit out of it because I was in college and I have no money, but I could afford a $12 game, and it was pretty fun. It's not the best game in the world, but It got me through some tough times. Oh my gosh. There's some of these that are really cool. There's a lot of RPGs too. I was discovering some stuff here. There's translated stuff on here now. Oh, look at these lunar games. Luke was playing Silver Star Story, I think, for the Saturn. I think he was playing that one. I was going to tell you, look at this Magical Tetris Challenge, my favorite version of Tetris. It's actually really good. I didn't even know it was on PlayStation. I've only ever played it on N64, but I found out it was on PlayStation. So I was like, oh my, I have to put that on here. I like that game. It's a fun version of Tetris. I don't know if I'll play it tonight, but it's pretty good. All these Mega Man games. Yeah, Mega Man X3 is on PlayStation. I didn't even know that. And I have the cartridge for my Super Nintendo, Super Famicom. Metal Torso, the best part is good. Oh, I already read that. Never mind. I'm reading the same comments. Oh my gosh. There's a shmup right there. Some of these, I'm not real sure. These like futuristic racing. I think that's more like Jets racing or something. Military Madness, Nectaris. It's a pretty cool version of that. Used to play the crap out of it on PC Engine. It's a beat 'em up right there. Oh yeah, look at all these freaking games. So many games. I don't even know. I don't know what that is. Just was grabbing stuff that I thought looked cool. Parodius. It's another game I played on PC Engine quite a bit. There's that Pepsi game. This may not be amusing to you guys at all. I'm sorry, but I'm having a good time. Power Slave. I've only played that on Saturn, so see how it does on here. Of course, I've enhanced all these games, so they're going to be like majorly up-resed and like extra graphical like bells and whistles and stuff. So anyway, Rage. R-Type Delta and R-Types. You can't have enough R-Type, can you? The Raiden Project. Ray Crisis, that's another great one. So many good games. Look at all these games. Ray Storm, Rayman. All of the Rays, all of them. Metal Torso, I'm not a Mega Man fan, could never get into them. You know, I'll tell you this. I beat Mega Man 3 on the NES back in the day. I beat it more than once. I beat it a couple times. And I beat Mega Man X4 on the Saturn. And I think those are the only two Mega Man games I ever beat. I've never beaten any of the ones I have on Super Nintendo. I've never beaten any other, I mean, none of them. None of the other Mega Mans. So they're freaking hard, dude. They're really hard. I mean, if you play the crap out of them, like if you just over and over play them over and over, you'll beat them because you'll get used to it. But beating them is a beating. They're not easy. Choice overload. Yes, sir. Chris Courage. By the way, Chris Courage, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who modded all my game consoles. Dude, thank you so much for being here. And I always mention this when I see him. If you guys are looking for somebody to modify your consoles or repair them, Chris Courage is the dude. Talk to the dude. The dude abides. Chris Courage abides. I don't know really what that means, but he does. Casey says Mega Man takes dedication and patience. Yes, it does. Mega Man is mega hard. Oh, wow. You're on fire with your double entendre tonight, Casey. Metal Torso, the hard part might be why I never got into them. Oh, definitely. Mike Wolf. The Wolf. What's up, Mike? Happy Easter. Yes, happy Easter, Mike Wolf. Indeed. Casey says, I've only beat the first one, I believe, on NES. Dude, the first one's really hard. Wow. If you beat the first one, you could probably beat the other. Well, I don't know if you I think the first one is probably the hardest one, right? Because the second one's not as hard as the first one. I know the third one's not. I beat the third one. And then the fourth and wait a minute. I don't know. Because 4, 5, and 6, one of those is supposed to be super, super hard. So I'm not sure. But, dude, there's a lot of Mega Man games. There's a lot of Mega Man games. Wow. Mike Wolf says, how hard would you rate Mega Man 2, Cyrus? Well, I never beat Mega Man 2, but I know it's not as hard as the first one. But I think it might be harder than the third one, because I think the third one's really not that hard. Although I haven't beat it since I was a kid, so I don't know. I have all 6. Oh, wow, really? Dude. Casey, you got to do more NES stuff. You got to do more. You got to expand your horizons. Absolutely. You got these games. We're not going to live forever. You know what I mean, Casey? We are not going to last. These bodies don't hold up. Our eyes are going to go, our hands and we're going to get arthritis. You're going to get carpal tunnel syndrome. Something's going to happen. You're not going to be able to see the screen or play the games. Your brain will start to get foggy and you'll be like, damn it, I wasted, wait, remember the Burgess Meredith thing from, the Twilight Zone? There was finally time. There was time to play the games. That's what's going to happen to us, dude. We're going to get old. We're not going to be able to play the games. You got to do it, man. I'm trying to do more of it. I really am. I'm trying to appreciate this stuff while I can. At some point, as I get older, I'm going to have to sell all this stuff and make sure somebody else gets it. And, I don't want to do that, but at a certain point, I'm going to get to an age where I can't even appreciate it. So I'm trying to appreciate it while I can. We don't keep these things. Man, I'm sounding really depressing. Sorry. Metal Torso says Go-Go 13 is no cakewalk, but I like it. Oh, dude, I love Go-Go 13 and the Moffat Conspiracy. I love the style and the music and the artwork, and those are great. They're very hard, but I love those games. Absolutely. Is it Moffat Conspiracy or Marfat? I can't remember. Moffat Conspiracy? Yeah, I love those games. Casey says, I have some already posted and a bunch recorded. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sheesh, you're on top of it. My bad. Don't even have time to edit post. Yeah, you're busy, dude. You're very, very busy. If you didn't work so much overtime trying to buy stuff, you could appreciate some of the stuff you've already bought. I'm just saying. Mike says, dude, you got to play through part 2. The ending is Star Trek Next Generation inspired. That's all I'll say. Oh, I know. Okay. Absolutely. Television Gamer, get time to play games when old and can't play anymore. Thanks for that. That's what's going to happen. I'm just saying. That's what'll happen. No OT means no buy stuff. You know what? Like I said, Casey, at a certain point, you need to slow down. You can't buy forever. You have to. Why are you buying stuff if you're not going to enjoy it? You got to spend some time enjoying stuff. Absolutely. That's what I'm trying to do. Look at all these freaking games. There's another good shmup. I don't know. Soku Gurentai. I've heard of that. I've said it several times. I've played that game several times. And I still don't know how to pronounce it. Sonic's Wing Special, that's another one. So many shmups. Remember when that Spider game came out? It was really revolutionary back in the day. I had forgotten about it and remembered it like not too long ago. I think that's another good shooter. I don't know. Some of these, I'm not sure. Starfighter 3000. Star Ixiom. I don't know. So many games. Strikers 1945 2. Hell yes. And all the RPGs. There's so many good. I found some good stuff here. Did you know Tecmo Super Bowl was on the PlayStation? I didn't know that. I found that out yesterday. It's my addiction. Yeah, I know. Shooter! Yes. Thunderpin. Thunder, 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 Thunderpin. Hey everyone, how's your Easter weekend? It's been good. It's been very peaceful. Soku close enough. Thank you. Thanks, Chris. Thank you for not judging me too much. I love Japanese stuff. I just don't know how to say it. It's funny because my daughter can actually speak Japanese. She studies languages and she knows stuff. She knows stuff. She's I'm not going to say too much about my daughter, but she knows several languages. That's one of them. Thunder Force 5. There's another good one. Toplan Shooting. That's a collection. I think it only has 2 games, Tiger Heli and something else. Which, by the way, I did pre-order that Atari 7800 version of Tiger Heli. That's the only one of the new ones that they announced that I had to have. The other ones, I think some of them were re-release games that I already own, and there was something else I wasn't really interested in, but that Tiger Heli, I was like, oh, definitely. $30? Come on. Absolutely. Tokyo Highway Battle, I didn't know that was on PlayStation either. I played that on Dreamcast. So many good games. What a great console. Did you know there's a 4th Battle Arena Toshinden? It's called Toshinden 4. They dropped the Battle Arena part, and it is nothing like the first couple of games. It's very strange. It's very strange. Metal Torso Golgo 13 Top Secret is the NES one, and I think Golgo 13 Mine Guntai is the PlayStation. Oh, there's one on PlayStation? Oh, wow. I didn't realize that's what you were saying. I thought you were talking about the 2 NES games, the 2 NES cartridges. Oh, my. Well, I'll have to try to find that. I didn't even know that was a thing. Thank you, Metal Torso. There are more if then, though. Oh. I'm going to have to look into that because I do love that series. Thunderpin. Chris says, oh, cool. I didn't know PS1 got Test Drive 6. I always played on Dreamcast. Yeah, I didn't know that either. It's another one that I just found. Yeah, where was that at? Test Drive. Test Drive 6. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. We're discovering stuff. That's what I've been doing, is discovering stuff. It's fun. PlayStation had a massive library when oh God, yes. Ridiculous. All the games I have is not even close to all the games that exist for PlayStation. This is just like the ones that caught my attention. That's all this is. Tylord? What's up, Tylord? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Already missing television bowling league. We should start a Wii sports. What is the second version of Wii Sports Plus or whatever? Sports Resort. We should start a Wii Sports Resort league and do bowling or different things. I played a little bit of that the other day and I was like, oh man, I forgot how fun that is. The bowling on there is ridiculously good. Tylord, didn't know Golgo 13 was on PS1. Love Top Secret episode. Yeah, I'm learning stuff too. I'm learning. Metal Torso, Moffat Conspiracy is the other NES version. Yes. That's the one that I've played the most. Moffat Conspiracy. I couldn't remember if it was Marfat or Moffat. Excuse me. Sorry. I love that game. That was a game that a rental store was selling. Finally, I waited forever for them to sell it, and they sold it to me. They sold me that one and Cyrus and a couple other games, and I was waiting. I had told them like months in advance when I knew they were going to start selling NES games. I was like, I want these games. I want them. Sell them to me. I will give you money now. And I harassed them constantly, and they finally sold me several NES games, and that was a couple of them. They were cheap too. I mean, they were getting rid of them, so they're like $5 a piece or something. I wish I still had my NES collection. That was stupid, selling my NES cartridges. Ty Lord, yo Casey, I guess I'm down to go to Roseville Expo. Roseville Expo, what's that? I never heard of that. I love Wii bowling, dude. Well, you know what? Maybe we could do a Wii league. Wii league. I don't know. Something to think about. We could do archery. We could do golf. There's a bunch of stuff on that sports resort, man, that's really good. Something to think about. Metal Torso, Tyler, I can't remember if Go-Go version on PlayStation is Japan only or it's released here. I wonder if it is Japan only, I wonder if there's a translation available for it. Because that's what some of the stuff here is translated stuff that wasn't released in the United States. Not everything that's Japanese here is translated, but some of it is. Yeah. Oh God, you remember this one? War Gods? In my video that I have on the channel where I'm in the mall, in the Colleen Mall, and I show you like the inside of Babbage's and the inside of Walden Software. Outside of Babbage's, they had a big old display for War Gods, and they had it running on the TV. So I've seen that War Gods like a billion times because I watched that video because I edited it and did all, stuff with that video forever. So I was like, War Gods is on PlayStation. I knew it was on N64. I just didn't realize it was on PlayStation. So I was like, I'll throw it on here. I don't think it's a very good game, but just for nostalgicness, I was like, let me put it on there. It's the first of many to come. June 21st and 22nd. What type of game is Golgo 13 on PlayStation? War Gods is a guilty pleasure. Oh, really? Well, there you go. Ty Lord, we share something now. This is our game. War Gods. That's for me and you, Ty Lord. That's for me and you. Or you and me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, man. I never had Wing Commander 3. I did have Wing Commander 4 on PC. And it ran like absolute dog shit on our computer. We had a 586 133 megahertz computer that I tried to run Wing Commander 4 on. no hardware acceleration on the graphics, and it ran like absolute shit. So I really didn't get to enjoy the game. So I was like, let me get it on here because the movies, the cutscenes are fucking amazing. Like they're really good. But I was like, let me get the third one too because I never even played that one. So I'll play those. But there's a bunch of good actors in the fourth one. I think most of them are in the third one too. Maybe all of them. I don't know. But that's pretty cool. Plus I like cats, and there's giant alien cats, So. Wing Commanders. Oh yeah. As much as I love Wild Arms, and I've beaten Wild Arms, I think 4 times in my life. I've beaten that game several times, and I'll probably beat it again. I absolutely love that game. I've never beaten any of the other Wild Arms. Why is that? I don't know. One of these days, I will play through some more RPGs. I've been thinking about this quite a bit, guys, what I'm going to do with these long play things with the RPGs and stuff. I'm really thinking I'm going to start another channel, or use that channel that I used to have for super duper retro stuff, and just use that channel for long play, like RPGs and stuff. Because I don't want to put it on this channel. I might put like clips from stuff on this channel, but I don't want to put like multiple several hour long video plays of RPGs on this channel anymore. Every time I do it, it kind of ruins everything else that I'm doing on the channel, and a lot of people don't like it. So that's something I'm thinking about. So I might start up. If I do, the first one I'll play is Chrono Trigger. That's the first one on my list. Because I've never beaten Chrono Trigger. I almost did, but my good buddy back in the day deleted my save, so that didn't happen. So that's something that's some unfinished business that I need to take care of. Something I'm contemplating. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Casey says, I can't do RPGs. Never enough time. Oh, dude, it's an enormous time investment. Any RPG. It doesn't matter which one it is. Jeffrey, what's up, Go Game Go? Jeff is among us. Just popping in to say hi. WrestleMania is finally over. Well, I don't know anything about what's going on in wrestling. I haven't followed wrestling in a long, long time. Hopefully it was good. Hopefully it was very entertaining. Somebody told me, there's a guy I know at work that watches wrestling, and he was talking about it, and I couldn't tell you exactly what he was saying, but I did hear the name John Cena come up a couple times, so I don't know if Cena is back or what was going on, but hopefully, like I said, hopefully it was good. Hopefully you had a good time. Metal Torso, they are point and click. I say they because I believe there are 2 PlayStation Go-Go 13 and a couple of arcade versions. Wow, I have got to catch up on this Go-Go 13 stuff. Metal Torso, you're blowing my mind. You get 50. I'm going to give you 50 points. 50 points because you've blown my mind. And my mind is Swiss cheese already. So now it's completely devastated. It's eviscerated. It's basically just a giant gaping hole in the top of my head. So 50 points. Congratulations on that. Tyler, I'll watch your boring RPGs, Bubba. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, sir. Casey says, Cy got a poem today. I heard about this. Yes, I did. It was great. I remember your Tales of Fantasia playthrough. You were determined. Yeah, that was crazy. I probably shouldn't have played it on Super Nintendo. I probably should have played it on PlayStation and played an official translation, because that translation was not great. There were some issues with that. Jeff says, Tyler, I don't want to ruin it in case someone is going to watch. Oh, okay. I'm going to pull up this poem that Casey provided. And we're going to read this together. Hang on. I'm going to make him up here. All right. This is from Casey. Cyrus. Where art thou, Cyrus? Did you catch another virus? We have not seen you here in what seems like a year. I long for your voice, but for now, we have no choice. I hope it's not something we said, and that you are just resting in bed. One day you will come back after you awake from your sleep sack. I hope you are then feeling fine, dear YouTuber friend of mine. Casey, not a poet, and now you all know it. Thank you, Casey. We're supposed to snap our fingers for poems, right? What a horror. I can't stand this. Ugh. Can't stand that. But that's what you're supposed to do. Thank you, Casey. Your poetry is truly magical. And you inspired me in so many ways because of these words that you've chosen so carefully. These precious, precious words. You have reinvigorated my energy. You have brought me back from the dark side. And now I can share this moment, which is the first of many, with you. Thank you, Casey. Casey, you get 100 points. That's a lot of points, guys. Normally, I give out 5 or 10 points at a time. We're setting some records tonight. That's worth 100 points. Okay. Thank you, Casey. That was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my. Is that a style of poem or every other sentence last word rhymes? Hey, you know what? Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Same, 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Metal Torso, I heard something about your sack and got confused. Normally people don't talk too much about my sack. But once in a while, it makes the news, and that's where we're at right now. So they recently redid Wipeout on the Dreamcast. I was playing it the other night, and the reason they were able to do that is because Wipeout was released on the PC, so they converted that PC version to Dreamcast. So I'm hoping they convert Wipeout XL, because that's my favorite Wipeout. And the PC version back in the day was really cool. Like, I only had a demo of it. I never had the full version on PC. Of course, I had the PlayStation one. But, yeah, if they could convert that to Dreamcast, that would be freaking badass. That would be great. Ah, there it is. That's the one that I wanted to play. There's a version of Xanac on here. Can you believe that? Xanac. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's the end. So I saw that and I was like, oh, I have to get that. So we're going to fire that one up first. No achievements on this one for some reason. That's disappointing. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. Something is definitely wrong. You hear that? Something was wrong. Hang on. Wow. That's not how that's supposed to sound. Let me bring it back up, see if I can get it to work right this time. I might have to close. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to close it and start it over. Something went wrong. Or I have something set wrong. Some kind of setting. We'll find out. Close it, start it back up. Oh, we don't need that open. We don't need that open. Okay. It might have affected it. I don't think so, but all right. Let's see. Let's see if that fixes it. And we'll just load it straight instead of doing it in big picture mode. Hopefully it works right this time. Wow. That sounds god awful. Something's wrong. Hang on. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. I don't know what I did. I set something wrong. It might be, I might have it pushed too hard on the graphics. Let's see. Let's try that. See if that fixes it. No, it's still doing it. Okay, we'll see if the game is messed up. Maybe it's just this opening for some reason is messing up. It's very bizarre. Seems like it's okay now. Maybe it was just the opening for some reason. Wow, that's weird. I can't tell because I never played this. I don't know if it's supposed to sound like that. I don't know. Alright, hang on. Oh, look at this. 2 different versions of Xanax. Let's do the first one, and we'll come back and do the other one. Can't tell. There's some. Is it? I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused. Hang on. I'm just gonna close this game and load something that I know what it sounds like. Here, wipe out Excel, and we'll see if it's messed up as well. Yeah, that's not supposed to sound like that. What? I think something's going on here. Hang on. All right. Okay. Guys, I'm going to reboot this computer. Maybe that's what the problem is. I don't know. I just installed Windows 11 on this computer. So I haven't rebooted it in a little while. I installed it about a week ago. So maybe that'll resolve whatever's going on. I'm really not sure. Your PS1 emulator is possessed. Yeah, it's weird. As long as the game is okay. I think I saw Japanese BIOS. Would that matter? Yeah, it's not going to matter. Yeah, it's a Japanese game, yeah. We like the sound. It's possessed. Never mind, it does sound bad. Yes. Sounds like someone playing the PS1 load up sound on the lowest possible. Yeah, on a piano, yeah. I don't know. Very bizarre. Well, we're going to do an experiment together. It's funny because I've been playing this all day and I didn't have any problems. And now I get ready to do this this show and this is what always happens to everybody. This is the curse of the streamer. You know? I don't know if I have to have this program turned on for my PS3 controller. I think I do. Hopefully that's not what's causing the problem. I don't think it would be. But you never know. Come on, controller. Connect. It takes this thing a second sometimes. There it is. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I see it connecting. It's just flashing at me. So I'm trying to wait for it to do that before I do anything else. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Get down. Oh, turned off. Come on. I see it come up on the software. It's just taking a second here to connect. It's a little fiddly. Bring up my Bluetooth stuff. See if I need to do something here. Isn't this a great stream? There it goes. Now it's connected. See? I had to plug it into the USB for it to connect, and then just like you have to do with a regular PS3. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, that was a lot of wasted time. Prime One, what's up, dude? Everyone go to bed? How dare you, Prime One? Okay, we're gonna try this again. Cross your fingers. I don't know what's going on with this thing. My grandma would have said it has the devil. Yeah, it's got the devil, Baba Boucher. All right. Try this again. Come on, Zanuck. No, it's still doing it. Okay, so whatever the problem is, it's everything. And it's not going to be fixed by a reboot. So something got set weird or something. Let's see here. Maybe I have it. Something strange is going on, that's for sure. $60 Hz. Oh, that's what it is. I put it on interpreter. Why did I do that? Stupid. That's what it is. Okay. All right. Hopefully it's fine now. Hang on. Whoop. Hang on, we gotta get out of the game. Let me make sure I have it set here. Why did I do that? Yeah, recompiler is what we want. Okay. Let's see if it fixed it. No, it didn't fix it. What? That didn't fix it. I thought for sure that's what it was. What? I already brought that down. It didn't even need to go down, but I took it down. It shouldn't affect anything. Very strange. Why would it be doing that? No, I don't think that needs to be changed. Why? Why would this happen? I mean, the only other thing running is this for the controller. And I don't think that's causing this to happen. I'll close it. We'll see if we'll just see. We'll see what happens. Okay, hang on. Said something about frame rate is not set to automatic. Where's that setting at? It's the only frame rate. I'm sorry this is happening. This is probably so boring. So boring. My apologies, everyone. Hopefully you're having a decent discussion in the chat room right now. I'm not able to really pay attention at the moment. Hopefully it's not devolved into some pitchforks and torches heading up the mountain to burn down my castle. Which, you know, that happens sometimes. It'd be like that sometimes. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh my goodness. Okay. Crap. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do here. And I'm struggling to figure this out. Not seeing something that would be like what I'm looking for. Frame rate. Let's do auto detect. Maybe that's what it was. Let's see if that fixes it. Nope, that did not fix it. Okay. Automatic. Nope. What the hell's going on? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Never had this happen, ever. I'm so confused. Is the speed being changed somehow? Where's the speed? That's fast forward. Emulation speed. That's 60 frames. That's what it's supposed to be. So confusing because I didn't do anything that would cause this. Not that I can think of anyway. All the times I've used this has never happened. It's not going to be any of this. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm just confused. Tell you what we'll do. Completely get out of that. I do need this open though if I'm going to use this controller. Because I know it's not a... I mean, we turned it off and it's still happening, so... Okay, controller's back on. Alright. So let's load up RetroArch and see what happens when I load PlayStation stuff through that. It's obviously not quite as good as DuckStation, but apparently right now it's going to be better, hopefully. Because my DuckStation is not working right. Okay, there's Xanac. Set our core. And we'll use... we'll just use Beetle. We'll just use that. We won't go with all the enhancements and stuff. We'll just use Beetle. See what happens here. What? What? What the hell? What? Why would that be happening in a completely different emulator? What? Uh... 1x native. Why would that be happening? I have been doing this all day. I've never had any of this happen. I don't understand what's going on. I just restarted it, Metal Torso. I just did, like a few minutes ago, during the stream. Duck Station's completely ducked. Yeah, so is Beetle. That doesn't make sense. Let's change cores again. We'll try Swan Station, which is this version of Duck Station. Let's see what happens. Something's going on with this computer. I don't think it's... The only thing that I've changed... The only thing I changed was... I was in the NVIDIA control panel. I don't think this would have done anything. I set this to where in the 3D settings. Okay, let's see if this... Let's just see if this fixes it, because that's the only thing I've changed. Was that image scaling. And I was changing that for the Intellivision emulator because it was doing the wrong aspect ratio, but I don't even need the Intellivision emulator. Nope, still doing it. Why is it doing it? Sounds like a sound card issue. Restart the PC. I just restarted it, Chris, just a few minutes ago. Like literally while we were doing this, I restarted it. The only other thing was I put this background on here. I don't know that, I don't think that would, I don't know. I don't think that would do it, but, and then of course I installed this PS3 controller, but yeah, it's still doing it. Still doing it. It's not the emulator. It's like everything. What? Well, I guess I'll reboot it again. I don't know. This is a strange stream. This is not going very well at all. It's one of the reasons that we love our original hardware. You know? It seemed like you get everything figured out. You get it all worked out. You get ready to do a stream. You go to do the stream. The computer just does random, who knows why stuff. And then you just waste all your time that you would be spending playing games, screwing with the computer. This is why they joke when they say PC Master Race, because it should be the best experience ever. It should be, but it never is. Ugh. And then if you complain about it, you get a bunch of guys that, you just don't know how to PC. You just don't understand what you're doing. Like, okay, thank you. Appreciate that. That's very helpful. Capture device, or is it streaming straight from the PC? I have this PC streaming to this other PC. This PC does all my capture of everything, including this PC. So it's two PCs. All right, I'm not going to load the software for this controller. I'm just going to start the emulator, and we'll see what happens this time. Hang on. Forgot to switch over. Hang on. Gotta start that over. All right, hang on. My bad. All right, here we go. I think it's still messed up. Yep. Why in the hell is that happening? Why is that happening? It wasn't happening at all. And I was using this and I was using RetroArch. It wasn't happening in either one of them. I was playing the PS2 emulator. It was fine. And now all of a sudden something weird is going on. This doesn't make any sense. And I was using this controller. I don't understand. Did I kick it? Not yet. That might be coming. I was eating a piece of cake. Sounds great. I haven't had any bread of any kind in over a month. Sounds, believe it or not. Been on a diet for a while. Vegetables and fruit, some meat, no sugar. Well, fruit, a little bit of fruit, but no added sugar and no bread of any kind. No cookies, no cake, no bread. Ugh. It's been tough. There's been a couple of days when I almost was like, you know what, I'm getting a hamburger, but I didn't do it. I'm doing okay. But my computer apparently is having some major problems. And I don't know what is going on. I don't know how to even figure out what's going on. It's very bizarre. I don't know what to think. I don't know if it's related to Windows 11. It was working just fine. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna load up a different. Here's my Super Nintendo emulator. Recent games. Let's see how this is going. Oh, wow. That's messed up too. What the hell is going on? What the hell? I was playing this quite a bit earlier, and it was absolutely fine. So it's not... What the hell is going on? I don't know what to think. I'm so confused. I've rebooted twice. I've shut down everything and I've loaded different programs and they're all having issues with sound. Huh. With sound. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know where to even begin or if there's any, if there even is a reason. I don't know. I go, is it a problem with sound or is that a symptom of another problem? Like what's causing the issue? I don't know. Oh, wow. That sounds god awful. I'm up to date. Well, that's great. Hmm. Okay, well, I don't know. Something's majorly wrong with this computer. And it sounds like, it sounds like it's the sound. If you have a separate streaming PC or capture device, I'd say look there. You think it might be my capture and not my computer. It might not even be the computer. It might be the capture. That's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea. Okay. You know what? That's an interesting idea. Let's see here. Let's see something. It's a good point. All right, so wouldn't that be funny if it was that? Okay. I'm going to disconnect my capture device and plug it back in. We'll see if this fixes it. Okay. It's back. Oh my God. It was the capture device. You're a freaking genius. You are a genius. This whole time, it never even occurred to me to test my capture device. Holy crap. And of course, it would be the capture device that would be the problem. Of course, I always have problems with the capture. No matter what device I use, I have two different capture cards, and every single one, every capture card I've ever had, no matter how expensive, has had things where it will do crazy stuff where you have to reset the card. Of course. My God. Chris, okay. Were you the one that came up with this idea, Chris? I'm trying to double check. Capture device or streaming straight from PC. Is that why you were asking me that? Okay. And then Tricom was also talking about it. Okay, you guys get to split 100 points. You split them however you think you need to. I'll let you make that decision. Anybody else that got in on that, you can make your case and see if some of those points come your way too. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about it being the capture. Holy crap. Of course. Okay. All right. Oh, I got to start my program back up because it had nothing to do with this. It was nothing that I did that caused this. It was the freaking capture device. Now I got to sync all this stuff up again. We rebooted twice. Oh yeah, I got to plug it in first. How much time did we waste doing that? Come on, sync up. All right, plug it back in. Okay. Come on. Now the controller doesn't want to sync. Come on, freaking sync up. Plug it in again. There it goes. Okay, finally. Holy crap. It took... Oh, this whole process has been ridiculous. I'm sorry. Now I got to change my settings again because I screwed everything up messing with it. It was none of the things I thought it was. Stupid. Wow, I was like screwing around with everything. Let me change this. Let me change that. Let me change this too. What about the other thing? Let's change all of that. All right, so that's okay. Good God. That's fine. Set that back to direct 3D. 4X is good. Okay, should be fine on everything. Okay. I'm ready to start it up. Let's see what happens. That sounds way better. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're right, Chris. I know I will not be baffled the next time that occurs. That's for sure. Because I was just like, if you guys wouldn't have suggested the capture card, I don't know when I would have figured that out. Because I was like, I have no idea. Alright, let's try Xanac Neo. We're going to play something tonight, damn it. I have to go to bed at some point, but we're playing something. Wow. This is one of the disadvantages of using a capture card on the other computer. Let me turn the sound down just a little bit on the game. A little loud. Hopefully it's not too loud. Alright. Interesting music choices. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Scarface, Hammer Duke, Knife Edge. I like that red one. Let's do the red one. Yeah, it did sound good. This is definitely an upgrade of Xanac over the NES one that I played. Ah, damn it. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Oh yeah. So, I mean, it's interesting. Very different from the NES one, obviously. Yeah, it does sound a lot better. It's pretty wild. I gotta admit, this is pretty cool with a PS3 controller. That's a nice remix of that classic song. Oh yeah. Damn it. Crap. Game over, yeah! Alright. Alright, well, I played it a little bit. I'll have to play more of that. Let's go back to our big picture mode now that we're good with all the weird stuff. Oh, man. So strange. Okay. I want to try some of these other ones that I haven't played. Let's see here. So many games. think I played that one. Not sure if I played that one. I think I have. I'm looking at shooters, by the way. Schmips. I know I played Ray Crisis and Ray Storm. Both of them are fantastic. Oh yeah, that's right. I never played Life Force 2, I think, is on this. I never played it. I know they're about to bring out part 3. There's a compilation that's coming out. I saw they did there's a video on for the Switch, I think. I think it was on that Nintendo Direct where they showed it off. But I never played the second one. It's nice that it sounds so much better now. Salamander. Life Force. Salamander 2, 1996. Wow, it's amazing I never played it. Gonna reset my capture card again just to make sure it's good. Have you guys ever played this? Salamander 2? Get 9 lives. Option shoot, shot, missile, rapid shot, and rapid missile. Okay. Interesting. Game level easy, very easy, easiest. Yeah, we'll do easiest. I'm not playing around. Easiest is what I need to do. I like the Gate of Thunder style intro. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, this was 1996, so that's quite a bit after Gate of Thunder. So I wonder if that was inspired a little bit by that.
Option B, missile. Triple laser. Twin missile.
Graphics are pretty nice.
Missile.
This is in that pre-rendered era when like all the games were doing something with pre-rendered graphics. Like every game. This would be awesome in the 2 players. Oh, hell yeah. My favorite weapon is the lasers and the ripple. From the Life Force, anyway. Ah, crap. Oh, wow, look at that. There's always a bigger fish. Oh, that's gross. Oh, you like fire your options. Wow. Oh no, as soon as I got all that. Hell yeah. Oh, that was close. Oh yeah, this game's badass. Oh, now we're going this way. Hell to the yeah. Nice. Oh, I'll keep my ripple, thank you very much. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Oh, the fire. So much fire. Fire. Wow, that fire is just like coming after me. It's crazy. Hell yeah. Yeah, this game's badass. I don't know why I never played. Oh, look at the graphics on that. It's like translucent, multi-layered parallax. Guys, I don't know if I've ever seen translucent multi-layer parallax before. I'm trying to think of a game I've seen that. That's very impressive. Wow. Oh, I got laser. That's alright. Take it. I don't know if this was ever brought out on anything else. It was on PlayStation, obviously. But I didn't know. I would have got this back in the day for sure. I just didn't know about it. I don't know if it was released in America. Oh, crap. Oh, damn, I died. Damn it, I need that stuff. I can't just get my ass handed to me. He's coming right for us. God dang it. Come on, man. Okay, we got him. Ooh. Mother fapping shmup skills. Not really, dude. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Whew. This has a look, like I said, it has that pre-rendered look like Sapphire on the PC Engine or those Neo Geo shooters. It's just that time period. You don't see this pre-rendered stuff anymore. Oh boy. Wow, you have a lot of power in this game. They really make you feel like you can kick some ass. Destructible stuff. I mean, it's really cool. Oh, but look at that crap. Right when you start to feel like you're doing something. Thankfully, they give you a moment of invincibility. When you come back from dying. Definitely needed. Wish I could flip my guns around like Gate of Thunder. That needs to be a mechanic in more shoot 'em ups. Flipping the guns around. Come on, guys. Oh, come on, man. Oh boy. Ooh, that was close. I can't seem to hit him though. Here we go. Come on, man. Oh, crap. Couldn't go fast enough.
Option B. Option.
Oh, I actually was hitting him. I thought I wasn't even hitting him. Okay, cool. I like power. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Damn it. Come on, man. As soon as I get something. Oh shit, I ran into the freaking wall. Stupid. Oh, I couldn't get through there. Nice. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh man, I ran right into that. God dang it. Oh shit. Come on, man. That's pretty cool.
the pot.
Oh, crap. Yeah. That was tough. A lot of dodging there. I got a lot of lives though. Probably beat this game. I don't know how much more there is to it. Oh, that's cool looking. Stuff out of Alien right there. Oh boy. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Come on, dude. Oh, man. Nice. Oh, that was it. That's the whole game. Well, it was the easiest setting. I don't know if there's more game if you play it on a harder difficulty. Like if there's levels that it skips or something. It's pretty short. I'll tell you this, if you put it on the easiest setting, it's very easy. It's a little challenging if you're trying not to get killed, but I don't really feel like I was anywhere near out of lives. I don't even know if they give you a limit on your continues, so probably didn't really matter. Pretty badass though. Salamander 2. So part 3 is coming out on that collection. Seems like a good buy. Get all 3 of those games on one collection. It's not too bad, Metal Torso. Not too bad. And like I said, it seems like you really don't have to be too careful on easy mode. That was the easiest easy mode. Oh, it's starting over. Well, we're not gonna keep playing. We're not gonna keep playing any longer. Guys, I am going to wrap up here. Unfortunately, we wasted a lot of time learning about the problems of capturing video. But we did get to play a little bit. So next time we'll do more. But I do got to go to bed. I got to get up in the morning and go to work. So it is what it is. What's the name of this? Salamander Deluxe Pack Plus for the PlayStation. for the original PlayStation. Here, I'll bring it back up here. Da-da-da. Okay, where was it at? Oh, why didn't it come? I thought it would come right back up where you could see it. Now I gotta go find it again. Where is it? S. Where are you, S? There it is. Salamander Deluxe Pack Plus. I think it's only in Japan. That's why I never realized it was out. I don't think it came out in the United States. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all your help, your suggestions and everything. You were a lifesaver tonight. For show. And it definitely made a big difference. So, Mike Wolf, Metal Torso, Chris Courage, Thunderpin, Trichome 79, Tylord was here. Of course, Casey, the Intellivision Gamer, was here. Jeffrey stopped by for a little while. Go Game Go. Make sure you guys go to Go Game Go and subscribe. And you might want to subscribe to Casey, the Intellivision Gamer, if you're into that sort of thing. He does other things as well, but you might enjoy that. If I missed anybody, I apologize. There probably was somebody I missed. It always happens. Maybe next time. Yes, as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to look for these Golgo 13 games. Absolutely. And thank you for that. Thanks, guys, so much for hanging out with me tonight. We'll do it again next time. If you are trying to get a PS3 controller to work on a PC, whether through Bluetooth or otherwise, it is possible. There's a driver you have to install. It's not hard to do. Just do a search on Google for PS3 Bluetooth drivers or whatever. You'll find this pretty easily. But it's pretty nice to be able to play PS1, PS2, different games from PlayStation using a PS3 controller. It actually feels really good. So if you're interested in that sort of thing. Anyway, but yeah, guys, I'll catch you again very soon. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Silver Wings, how dare you come in after the show is over? Were you watching the whole time? You probably were. I hope you're doing good, Silver Wings. Good to see you. All right, I'm gone. I'll see y'all next time.